THS, Tech House and Speed.
What's up? This is Tech House and Speed, the video edition of NASCAR Free Radio. I'm Bill Wood, and we'll have Mikko Hirvonen, Ford World Rally Team, coming up in just a minute. But first, I want to tell you that Tech House and Speed is on every Wednesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern, on Race Fan Radio. If you miss it, you can catch it on demand at iTunes, at buybillwood.com, or at racefanradio.com, techhouseandspeed.com. We've got plenty of places to find it. Mikko Hirvonen is going to be here to tell us all about his plans for the new season that are coming up, his new attitude for the new season coming up. But first, let's listen to some things you should know this week. Audi says it will use updated R15s at Sebring. That comes in March, but we've learned it's tested 2 of its brand new R18 LMP1 cars at the historic track. All 9 members of Audi's Le Mans lineup drove both cars during the tests, which concluded last Saturday. The Fiesta RS WRC has covered more than 11,000 kilometers of testing on gravel, asphalt, snow, and ice in preparations for the WRC debut next week in Sweden, the first of 13 rounds in the 2011 WRC. That's also the equivalent of more than 2 full seasons of WRC competition. I've learned that Ford is wanting to push the new Ford Focus world car for track racing, and that the Ford Fiesta will be used for rallying and rallycross. I'm told the Focus would be aimed at the World Touring Car Championship. Let's hope they find an American series to share some of that love with. These plans are coming together in meetings now. The Ford Mustang will always be a performance leader in drag racing, road racing, and drifting. And this is an incredible story and shows you what branding can do. I'm told that 60,000 people were tuned into Radio Le Mans at the start of the Rolex 24 at Daytona last Saturday. 60,000. And Radio Le Mans wasn't even scheduled to webcast the race. And what did the 60,000 tune in to hear? A podcast tour of the Coventry Auto Museum with Nick Damon. An incredible story. And the RSR Jaguar GT team announced this week that Cristiano D'Amata, Bruno Junqueira, and P.J. Jones will race for the squad in the American Le Mans Series this year. The deal brings D'Amata back to full-time racing for the first time since a terrible accident 5 years ago while D'Amata was testing at Elkhart Lake when he crashed into a deer. Severe head injuries. He's been out full-time racing since then. D'Amata will share his car with Junqueira. Jones's teammate is yet to be announced. Now let's get into Mikko Hirvonen, Ford World Rally Team. What a new attitude. He missed the World Rally Championship by 1 point 2 years ago. Last year he fell off some. This year it's going to be very different.
Last year, I think one thing what I did wrong, I just tried to win everything all the time. Win every stage, every corner, and every rally. And for me, it just didn't work out. So I'm just not gonna think of winning rallies or titles this year. Just gonna go flat out, have a good time, and enjoy driving. That's the main thing. And like I said, I know that when everything works, and if I just don't take any pressure and think of the titles, I know we are fast enough to win them. So like 2 years ago, when we were having a good fight and we were running for the title and in the last stage, I never thought of the titles, or well, you kind of did, but I was never taking any pressure out of it. I just went for the rally and went flat out, and then in the end had a look where we are, and the results were just there. And last year I was trying harder and everything just went wrong, so I'm always been really laid back, never take really any pressure or anything. So I thought, well, that's what I'm going to do now again, just lay back, go flat out, and if everything works, that's when the results are coming. So I just believe that for me, that's the way to go.
That was Mikko Hirvonen, Ford World Rally Team. The WRC season starts next week at Rally Sweden. Our guest lineup this week includes Scott Pruitt, a 4-time winner, 9-time class winner at the Rolex 24. Travis Hansen, a first-time winner overall at the Snowdrift Rally last weekend. First person in Rally America history to put a super production car at the top of the podium. Brian Bouffier, a first-time winner in the Intercontinental Rally Challenge, won Monte Carlo 2 weeks ago, and Mikko Hirvonen. That's our show for this week. NASCAR Free Radio, Tech House and Speed, every Wednesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern on Race Fan Radio. If you miss it, you can catch it on demand at iTunes, at buybillwood.com, at racefanradio.com, or at techhouseandspeed.com. An incredible show, winners, champions, and legends. You can't believe Scott Pruitt, what an incredible year he's already having, and it's just starting, only one race old. Mikko Hirvonen is coming up. Rally Sweden is coming up next week. The racing season is getting underway. Go out there, find it, take part in it. I'm Bill Wood. This is Tech House and Speed, NASCAR Free Radio. Peace.
THS, Tech House and Speed.